It's about time. I was beginning to worry you jumped ship like the rats you are.
You're not so fortunate. We're here to end you. To liberate Cislodia. To avenge Zephyr.
You talk big, but don't you think you're forgetting something? Of your precious resistance groups, whether the Silver Swords or any others, none have ever dealt a blow to Renan domination. In each and every realm, the story is the same. Until you. You, who wields the blazing sword of Calaglia, are different.
News of Balsef's defeat really took the wind out of your sails.
That brute? A bad case of brawn over brain. Certainly no loss to me. Still, even the smallest of sparks can grow into an inferno. I must give precedence to the task at hand, extinguishing you. Snuffing out your fire before it spreads across the 5 realms.
No, he can't be.
Rinwell?
Nothing. I'm fine.
Ah, Ganabelt Valkyris, Lord of Cislodia, accept your challenge. Come and meet your death.
You'll pay for what you did to my father!
The feisty mouth wishes to bite the hand that feeds, does he?
I never wanted to serve you! I had no choice!
Here I come!
I'll fight you in this!
You're mine! Blink and you'll miss.
One more! Lightning! That's my cue!
Shut him down! Parry my every attack!
Leave this to me. I'll take him down.
Blink and you'll miss.
Now you see what I can do.
I'm on
You picked the wrong fight!
I'll take this.
Recover!
I really owe you one. Strike down these insolent
Let me help.
I really owe you one. I'll slice you in two.
Too much!
Blink and you'll miss.
First aid!
Get lost!
I'm almost done. Downfall! Not on my watch! Here's a heal with the mark.
I'll slice you in two. Anything in armor is all mine.
Destruction!
Let me help.
Just for dust.
First aid!
Scurry about, rat!
Lightning! Here's downfall! One more! Another one! Lightning is down!
Destruction!
Lightning orb! Let me help! Raise to the wind!
I'll face you here and now.
You picked the wrong fight!
Now you've done it.
Finish it!
Smash you!
Obstinate vermin! I think not.
Ganabelt!
The barrier's been broken! I'm only getting... Everyone, focus your attack!
Smash you! Pay for what you did!
Now!
You!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
We're just getting started!
Here I come!
Drink deep the
He's
despair.
channeling astral energy!
Damn it! Can't get any closer!
If this keeps up...
Whilst the depths of despair consume thee.
Lightning
Blade transform the astral plane. Whilst thou art cursed to expire into nothing.
Eat this!
Stand bathed in heavenly light.
I'm not done!
Whilst thou comes before the gates of hell.
I'm not done!
Divine lightning!
This one's mine!
The end is imminent! Indignation! Insignificant worm! Now return to dust!
You're
Here's a
mine!
healing arc! If we take another assault from that arc, we're done for! That mirage he creates! It can channel all of his energy!
Then I guess we gotta get in quick and hit him hard!
Here's a healing arc!
Gun
Here's up! First aid! One last punch! Dance in the wind! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Here's a healing arc!
And where are you going? On my blade!
Lightning
Where are you going?
For the win! Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
Not a chance!
Freeze Lancer! Just what the doctor!
Eat dirt!
Here, let me help! I'll put you through! Ready! First aid!
Should have messed with me.
Swallow blade!
Sword!
Lightning Field!
Big blast! Here we go again.
Here's a healing art! Here, let me help! Thunder Field! First aid! Yeah, the win!
I'm trying.
Take this! Try harder! My turn!
Just the
Swallow blade!
Lightning
Try harder!
Raging Cascade! Law, you alright?
Yeah, I'll be okay.
Recover!
I really owe you one.
Here, let me help! Raging Cascade! Sleep now!
Where are you going?
Destruction! Thunder Field! Here, let me help!
The blazing sword will be mine.
Lightning condemned! Help it!
Get it all.
I'm out of ammo!
Eat this.
Raging Cascade!
Blink and you're million.
Here goes! Not on my watch!
And night. I will make an ash of you.
You picked the wrong fight!
Just getting started.
In here! Here's a healing art! I'll be saving this first aid!
Drink deep the despair.
Thunder Field! Glacial Spear! Pierce evil! More where that came from!
Still going? I'll finish him first.
While
the depths of despair consume armor is
Swallow blade!
Sealed by the power of water!
I command all the astral plane.
Swallow blade! No escape!
Thunder Field!
Whilst thou art cursed to fly, nothing. Sour bathed in heavenly
Demons descend!
flashing bang. Have you learned your lesson? No, not yet. For the sake of Lenegus and my fellow brethren on Dana, I will not. No, I refuse to believe this. It cannot end this way. If I die, my subjects will...
It's over. But Zephyr's still gone.
Focus on the positive. We defeated a lord, and under difficult circumstances, too.
Focus on the positive? Zephyr's dead, Shion.
And the Renans ruled this world unimpeded for 3 centuries. Did you think there wouldn't be any sacrifices?
So Zephyr's life just doesn't matter? He's dead, Shion. Our friend is dead. We're fighting this damn war to keep people alive!
Yeah, you're right. This is a war. Did you just realize that? Zephyr wasn't the first to die, and he sure won't be the last. If you can't handle that, Alphen, then you should run back to Calaglia. And when you do, just remember to leave the blazing sword here, in safer hands.
What's that supposed to mean? Damn it. She just thinks she can say whatever she likes. Bickering among ourselves at a time like this isn't gonna get us anywhere. Especially at a time like this. All right. Fine.
So much for Ganabelt. Good riddance.
You said it.
So, was the Lord of Calaglia like Ganabelt too?
No. Balsef was huge, a real tough guy act. Now that I think of it, his crest was different too. His was a flaming cross.
Ah, I see. Anyway, what do you guys plan on doing from here?
We keep moving. 3 Renan Lords remain, and we won't rest until their thrones are empty as well. That work for you, Shion?
That was my endgame from the beginning.
Hey, so, if it's not too much trouble, could I maybe come along?
Isn't Cyslodia your home?
I mean, yes, but it's just, now that everyone knows what I've been hiding, well, it might be best to get as far away as I can until it all quiets down. Is that okay? I promise I'll pull my own weight.
Sure. You're welcome to join us.
Taking off, huh?
Yeah. Thanks for everything.
It's too bad. I wish there was more we could do to pay you back for all you've done. I'll see to it personally that Zephyr's remains reach Calaglia safely.
What's next for Cyslodia?
I honestly couldn't tell you. The enemy infiltrated its way right to our core as a people. Only time will tell if we can rise above our suspicions and come together.
Zephyr once told me that so long as you don't give up, there's no wall that can't be torn down.
Sounds about right. And thanks to you, the greatest obstacle that was in our way is now gone. I suppose the rest of it will be up to us.
I look forward to seeing how far you'll go.
Oh, I almost forgot. Before you head off, there's something I wanted to give you.
Wow, look at you. You scrub up real nice.
It was a parting gift.
It's like speaking to one of the old Danon heroes from legend.
Where to next, then?
Elda Menancia. You're really going to travel in that thing?
Why not? It's not as heavy as it looks. Actually, there's someone I was hoping we could invite along with us.
You can't be serious.
Got someplace to be?
Not really. I mean, I can't stay here, of course. Then again, there's no one waiting for me back in Calaglia either. Plenty of ditches along the road. Maybe I'll find one to die in.
How about a fresh start?
After the kinds of things I've done, I don't know where I'd even begin.
Your father said that as long as you face the past, there's hope.
I think it might be a little late for that.
He also said he'd fought and lost all his life, but didn't regret it in the slightest. It's only over when you give up. Keep fighting, and even that wall inside you can be brought down. Don't you want to see what your dad saw on the other side of that wall? What he was fighting for?
Do you think I'm even worthy to?
That's for you to decide.
I'm sick of losing everything I love, of running from life. Maybe all that's left is to just turn around and face it. Count me in.
Finally, I thought you'd never finish. We've still got a ways to go.
Here we go, Hoodle.
This armor was a gift from Bregan. What if it really did belong to a Danon hero once upon a time?
Hey, did you make off with that armor while none of us were looking? Because I've gotta admit, you look pretty snazzy in it.
He didn't steal it, if that's what you mean. Bregan gave it to him as a parting gift.
Ah, right. Although it makes sense, I guess. It's like a symbol of rebellion in its own way.
Which is why it should have been your father wearing this, not me.
I don't know. I don't think he could have pulled it off like you, man.
I wonder what the last wearer of this armor was dreaming of for Cyslodia when they decided to rise up and fight.
Who knows? Anyone who could have answered that is long gone. Truth is always lost with the departed.
Are you saying there's no point in trying to understand why they gave up their lives?
No, only that it's impossible to know for sure. Look, I can tell that you're concerned about Cyslodia's future, but we do have other things to take care of. You can't shoulder all of the world's problems, Alphen. If you try to, you'll only find yourself buried by the weight of it all.
Yeah, I know. My path is forward, and I'll do what I can, here and now.
You were born in Calaglia, right, Law?
Oh yeah, it's scalding hot all the time there, so I was shocked when I learned Cyslodia is the exact opposite. Not to mention dark.
Not anymore, thankfully.
How did you even manage to cross the border between realms? All 5 realms are supposed to be closed off, due to the nature of the crown contest.
What? Is this an interrogation now?
I didn't mean it like that. I just figured if a Danon like you was able to slip between realms, it could come in handy later.
Ah, good thinking. I don't think I really did anything all that creative, though.
What? Don't tell me you climbed over the walls of fire.
Oh, hell no. Not even Zoogles could do something that crazy. Nah, I stowed away.
In what?
Oh, you'll like this. The realms don't maintain much contact with each other, but there are resources each is looking to trade for. So, there are cargo convoys from each of the lords that go around a few times a year to lend those resources to each other.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that. That was the only time the gates of Calaglia would ever open up.
Right. Obviously, they don't let Danons ride with them, so I snuck on board inside some cargo instead.
So you were carried out of the realm? You did great not getting caught. Way to go.
Let's just say I've always had a knack for sneaking around since I was little. I was also really desperate to get the hell out of Calaglia at the time. I had more guts than brains that day. If I had to guess, I probably wasn't the first one to ever do something like that. Danon or Renan.
I wonder if that's how Ganabelt, was able to hear about what happened in Calaglia so quickly.
So in other words, we should always assume that the enemy is informed about whatever it is that we may be up to, wherever we go.
Yeah!
Hey.
Thanks for letting me stick around, you guys.
Sure, we're happy to have you. But are you sure you don't want to head back to Calaglia?
Yeah. I'm not sure how I can help yet. But for now, I'm going to follow Alphen and see what happens next.
Where does that drawbridge connect to?
You know what?
Gotta break through! Take this!
I'm like bait to them!
Sword Rain Alpha! Here I come!
These ones can run rings around us.
You picked the wrong fight!
Damn, beat me to it. Gotta be quick, or I'll take them all myself.
Come like hell, you
Do it! Get toasty!
Bird strike! Didn't even break a sweat.
be a delicious piece of cake. Like extra energy!
Take this!
Let's give it a whirl!
We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
With the others.
We're in good form.
No choice. Dragon Swarm! Try harder! My cover face me!
Can handle this.
It's like trying to keep up with a wolf.
We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
You picked the wrong fight! Dragon Swarm!
Air thrust.
Guess I misread the landing.
All aboard the victory train!
Overconfidence can bite you in the butt.
That equipment should... come in handy. I won't forgive you!
Dragon Swarm!
Annihilation.
I'm up!
Oh, and
Yeah!
Dance
Damn
in the
it!
wind.
You're mine!
In here.
I'm not done!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you.
Here I come!
Well, looky here.
I won't forgive you!
Dragon Swarm! First strike! I'm not done! Dragon! I'll take you all
The
on!
tide of battle has turned.
That's the power of comrades in arms.
Right. Comrades in...
What? Too sentimental?
Wish they were all that easy.
Yeah, I think we might be getting too strong.
Isn't that good?
Play along, would you?
Who? Who?
Heck of a lot of fish swimming around in this pond, huh?
Are they edible?
Sure, they're edible, but we've got no way to catch any. Let's see what's going on around here.
Yeah, there might be someone who could use our help.
What's wrong?
Really?
Ah!
Sure.
Hey.
Ah!
Right.
Right. Nice work. What?
Hey!
Well? What? Shion.
What?
Very nice.
Boy, talk about a spry old man.
I can't wait to see him again.
You really liked that apple pie, didn't you?
Hi, Hoodle!
You're mine! Sleep well!
This'll come in handy.
I'm ready!
Come one, come all.
That's quite a challenge. Your father once made the same remark.
Even my dad knows.
We did it! My turn!
Photon flash!
Mirage!
Blow away!
Barely a blip on our radar. I hate camping out.
I'm in... impressed how well balanced this thing is. I guess even someone...
Good food is the best kind of magic.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
Hoodle, come here, sweetie. Woo! Good boy.
What are you doing?
It's flying practice. Hoodle doesn't really like to leave my side, but if I don't make him spread those wings every now and then, they'll start to weaken. It's important he practices. Also, I'm pretty sure he put on some extra weight. Oh.
Probably because everyone keeps sneaking him snacks when you're not looking.
I knew it! I thought there was something fishy going on. Oh, it's really not good for birds to be overweight, you know?
Oh, really? I'm sorry, Rinwell.
You were feeding him too? You haven't been giving him anything he can't eat, have you?
I'm pretty sure everything I've given him has been okay. Just to be sure, though, why don't you tell me what he can't eat?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Is something the matter?
No, not at all. It's just, for a really long time, Hoodle was the only friend I had. So on the one hand, it makes me really happy to see everyone be so accepting. But on the other, it's a bit of an adjustment sharing him, you know?
Every one of us can see that he's like family to you. I can promise no one's trying to ignore your feelings or anything.
Yeah, I'm sure you're right. I'll talk to the others about it later. We should really get some rest. Another day, another Gald.
Law?
Yeah, sorry. Just a little travel weary is all. Looking forward to finally getting out of here, you know?
Still beating yourself up about your dad, aren't you?
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. But that's not what I was just thinking about.
Oh?
I never did tell you how I ended up hanging around with the Snake Eyes, did I?
Not properly. All I know is you had a falling out with your dad and ran away from home.
Getting to Cislodia almost killed me. Once there, though, I actually ended up joining a resistance organization, believe it or not. Of course, before long, someone ratted us out. And we were ambushed by the Snake Eyes. I'd never seen such brutality. If I hadn't surrendered...
Law?
I don't know why. They let me live. They made me watch as they butchered my friends right in front of my eyes. I still have nightmares. I hear roars of Zeugles as my friends scream. The snow stained red with blood. And all the while, those bastards laughing. I thought that with Ganabelt defeated, I'd be able to put it all behind me. Turns out that was a little optimistic. I was terrified they would kill me too. So I wound up betraying the memory of my friends and getting my old man killed in the process. I wonder if I'm any braver now. What if one day I panic again and end up running away like always?
And leave us behind? You really think you'd do that?
I hope not. But who's to say what I'm really capable of?
Ah! I found you.
Something wrong, Rinwell?
How very perceptive of you. When I turned around, you were gone, so we came back to look for you.
Maybe tell us next time you decide to stop? We need all our manpower to face these Zeugles.
Jeez, okay. I can't help it when nature calls, can I?
Nature? Ew, gross! Here?
Let's make tracks, shall we?
I hope he makes it through this.
You invited him along. He's your liability.
He's Zephyr's son, Shion. What was I supposed to do? Just leave him?
Fine. Just don't come crying to me about it, all right? I've got enough deadbeats slowing me down as it is.
Why did people dig this path so far underground?
Maybe it was too dangerous on the mountains for them to traverse over them.
So you're saying that before Dana was conquered, Danans made this so that they'd have a way to get through the mountains?
If I had to guess, they might have even lived inside of these once upon a time.
Not like there's any way of knowing now. Not after all our history was lost.
No, it wasn't lost. It was stolen from us by the Renans because they thought slaves didn't need it. And because keeping it around would have made it harder to control us.
It's not all gone. Look at that over there.
What is it? It looks like a broken piece from a dish or something.
Probably. It's true the Renans erase a lot of our history. But if we look hard enough, I think we'll find there's still plenty of it left. But first, we have to win the freedom to even look for it.
We'll win it all right. Then we'll reclaim our history.
I guess Messia is the first place we met. Hala.
Yeah, I was a Snake Eye and you were a Silver Sword. Who would have thought we'd end up on the same team?
You make an odd pair, it's true.
You guys are the odd ones, running with a Renin.
This won't be easy. Don't be such a pessimist.
Now you see what I can do!
Is it hot? Just bash it out again! Now!
I'm on! River!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Well done!
Do it! River!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Drop back in their defenses!
Glad you have your use to do it!
I'll get toasty!
Bird strike!
Well, looky here! I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Its armor's too strong!
Split it open!
Be my guest! Now I can let loose!
Hold together, just a little longer.
Thanks for the sympathy.
Get it together. We need you informed. Lightning orb!
We got the advantage.
Good! Now we just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
That extra training paid off.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Where are you going?
Armor won't save you.
Here, let me help.
They may look cute, but they're vicious.
Not today! My turn!
It
got fired.
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours!
Now, astral energy.
Say no more!
Well done. One more.
I'll take you all off! Take this! It's over! Here I come! Dragon Swarm! You're mine!
Now I'm in the
Great!
No holding back.
You're mine!
This'll be a piece of cake. Armor won't save you.
Dragon Swarm! Line out!
Bet that gel's hiding something dangerous.
Take it! Oh! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
Raging cascade.
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
All this walking up and down is a pain.
Yeah, I wish we could just go straight through without all this hassle.
On the other hand, the collapsed parts let you reach some.
I have a bad feeling about this.
It's on!
This one's mine!
Dragon Swarm! It's over! Eat this!
You made quick work of it.
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
An astral art?
That's my cue.
Okay, here I go. Shut him down!
Art field. Now,
Dragon Swarm!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Well done! I'm out of ammo!
Dragon Force!
You are in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no? Astral energy!
Say no more!
You sure showed them.
All in a day's work. Hey, Law. Back when we left Cisleden, you remember how you said so long as you don't give up, there's nothing to stop someone starting over?
Yeah?
Well, I think you did just that. You've set out on a new path despite what happened in your past. Besides, you're not the only one fumbling your way through things.
You too?
It was your dad who taught me to fight. Back at the start of all this, I knew that so long as I followed him, I wouldn't end up straying. But it was also your dad who told me the importance of becoming my own master. Of searching out the answers within me. I always figured I would one day. But at the same time, I had so much more to learn. When he died, I suddenly found myself rudderless. Sure, our immediate goal is to defeat all the lords. But then what comes after that? There's no one left to point me in the right direction. It was then that I realized, no matter how much I fret about it, the only thing I can do is fight. Renin brutality isn't going to right itself. So that's what I'm doing. Fighting. And in the meantime, I'll try to figure out my next move. Right now, that's about all I can do.
And you really believe you got what it takes to win this? Against all the odds?
Yes, I do. Or at least I want to. If I'm being completely honest, sometimes I'm not really sure whether I can or not. So what if we're still figuring stuff out? If we do it together, then we can support one another along the way. Is there anything so wrong with that?
No, I don't think there is. I think I get it now. We may not know what we're capable of, but we have to try all the same.
Having another one of your secret meetings? Don't tell me you were taking yet another bathroom break?
Oh, we were just engaging in a bit of brotherly bonding. Isn't that right, Alphen?
Yeah, that's right.
Fine then, suit yourselves. Hey, I think I can feel a breeze up ahead. I bet the exit is real close.
Finally! Man, it's been too long since I felt the sun on my face. When I get in a tussle, I go full force right at him. Whoever makes the first move wins.
I do have to admit, it's quite the spectacle to watch you charge in and go to town on someone during a battle.
Yeah, it was actually my old man who taught me to fight that way. The more I lay the beat down on some baddies, the more fired up my fists of fury get.
Zephyr taught you? Wow. I guess you really are following in his footsteps.
There's nothing wrong with being so focused on offense, but the enemy always fights back at some point.
As long as I don't get hit, it's not a problem, right?
So what you're saying is you're too weak to take a hit.
You're not exactly one to talk.
What were you two talking about earlier?
Earlier? Oh, it was just serious guy talk. You know, the kind that girls don't get to hear.
Really?
Don't mind him, Rinwell. It's just... well, maybe it is a little difficult to talk about in front of women.
Difficult to talk about? Okay, now I really want to hear it. Unless... it's not the creepy sort of guy talk, right?
No! Okay? It's not creepy!
Okay, okay. As long as you're fighting fit, you can talk about whatever you like.
I think Hoodle senses something. We're finally here. Elda Menancia, the land of green. The place certainly lives up to its name, doesn't it?
Yeah, just feel that breeze. It's like night and day compared to Calaglia and Cyslodia.
Unsullied, fertile land, as far as the eye can see. That's beautiful. Oh, what?
Oh, nothing. Just... I was thinking the very same thing.
That's the realm capital in the distance. The city of Vicent. A word to the wise before we continue. Elda Menancia has produced more sovereigns over the years than any other.
Shion! Guess we should probably follow after her, shouldn't we? Hey, you all right, Law?
Yeah, fine. I was just thinking how Dad would have enjoyed this view. All this green in one place is incredible. Anyway, let's get moving before we start looking tasty to monsters.
Is he going to be okay?
Eventually. That's a wall he'll have to overcome on his own.